No, the sound's on. That Romao is on too.
Okay, good, okay. Okay, we're live on YouTube.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Police and Public Safety Committee meeting. Today is May 13, 2024. We have 3 items on the agenda for SLA licenses. The first one is Acero's Restaurant Corporation USA, 6824 3rd Avenue. Is anybody on?
Parceros.
Yeah. Acero's?
Yes, I'm sorry, she's in the attendee room.
Okay.
Give me one moment, Sandra, and I will move you into the. Okay, Sandra, you should be able to unmute yourself.
Hi, Sandra, how are you?
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. All right, this is for Parceros Restaurant Corporation USA, 6824 3rd Avenue.
Yes,
Okay. The hours of operation on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. Sunday, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Will there be any live music?
No.
No, you're for
Yes.
Parceros?
yes.
No,
No,
Are you-
it's not your application yet.
it's
Oh,
another
sorry.
application. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I want to- I'm sorry, you said there will be live music?
Yeah, live music and karaoke. So we plan to have it only for Thursday through Saturday only.
Thursday through Saturday, live music. What type of live music?
It's gonna be like mixed music. It's gonna be more like Latino music.
Mhm.
Yes,
Are you going to be having background music also?
background music, karaoke, and live music only.
Okay. Yeah. Put on the application too. The you're going to be using the outdoor space in the yard?
Yes, it's gonna be pending. We're still finalizing with the architect and the permit buildings. They're finalizing the sign off for the floor plans that they've been doing. So we're planning to open hopefully next month in June.
Okay.
So if we don't get the liquor license by then, we're gonna start operating with food for now.
Yeah, this is a full liquor license. The other thing with the outdoor music, you realize there's no outdoor music in New York
Yeah.
City? Okay.
Yes, they're aware of it. I explained to them. It's on the stipulation, so I explained to
On the
them one by one.
stipulation on the
Mhm.
on the application also.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
Do you plan to do any type of soundproofing? I know they're doing a lot of construction of the premises
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, so the previous owner, they had a bad condition, so that's why we took quite a while to get it done, and the GC took so long to finish the construction. We had to postpone it like multiple times, and so we're able to get decent photos, as you can see. But yes, all the walls, they have all these soundproof layers as required by DOB. So they're also gonna do the noise testing to sign off the job. So everything is soundproof, and the walls is brand new, ceiling is brand new. There's gonna be like fully sheetrock. So the previous one I had like ceiling tiles, but it's with very bad shape,
Mhm.
right?
And let's see. The interior is going to have 9 tables, 28 seats. You're going to have a bar with 11 seats. In
Yeah.
the backyard, the outdoor, you have 30 seats with 10 tables. That's a lot. All right. All right. Any questions from any board members? Yes, Abby.
When you say when you have live music, are you gonna have amps that will amplify the sound of the music?
No, they're gonna bring the local musicians. They're gonna have like their own guitars, musical instruments. So because I spoke to the owners, they had to be realistic. The space is not big to have an amplified music, and I also warned them to be cautious about that. And then since you can see I thought I gave you the updated floor plans with the actual seating layout, but the overall the indoor seating is gonna be for 20 people. So there's no way they're gonna have like amplified sound system like in the place. And then there's gonna be like maybe two musicians standing up with the guitars and the musical instrument. That's it.
Mhm. Is it gonna be more like acoustical music or?
Yeah, like acoustical. Yeah, I
Not gonna
marked
be a
the
rock band?
acoustical. Yeah, no.
Can
That's why I
we
mark acoustical live music on the questionnaire.
can we ask that we have that when they have music playing, that they have the doors and windows closed? This way it doesn't
Yeah.
emanate into
And part of the stipulation of a boilerplate one is the doors and windows shall remain closed
Okay.
with any amplified music.
That's fine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So they
Go ahead,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
so they also want to keep the original. If you could see on the entrance where we put the notice, they want to keep the original structure. So that actually helps to mitigate the noise, just to have a double doors, because inside it was not possible to create like indoor kind of like a lobby entrance door. So they had like extruded like something that is movable that is acceptable by DOB. But they want to maintain the original structure, of course, and then they're gonna change the signage, with the name of the restaurant. So that mitigate the noise level if the music is gonna be escaping out the door, just in case.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So Elizabeth, just to get you up to date, this is 6824 Third Avenue. It's Pacero's Restaurant Corp. Used to be as our PM. Yeah, that's if you knew the area. She's going to be using the outdoor space. Their hours of operations on that. All right. Hey, Ruth?
yeah, I did not see a floor, did we see a floor plan for
Yeah.
the main
Yes.
floor? Because I saw one, it said plumbing. Oh, this is the ground.
That's the basement. Once is the basement on the right side,
That's
and the
basement.
left side is the ground floor. But I thought I gave you the updated floor plan with the seating layout, but
Yeah, there's no seating there.
yeah, I emailed you like, days ago with updated layout, but I can email you again if you need it, but I have it right
So
here.
is that the kitchen on the floor plan?
Yes, the kitchen, yeah.
Oh, so it's not very big. So, is there an egress from the back of the restaurant? Oh, there must be, because you have an outdoor.
Yeah,
It goes in the yard.
yeah,
You have an
yeah.
outdoor space.
They we have an egress door for sure, yeah.
So one of my concerns is, you're in a residential area. Both karaoke
Mm-hmm,
and acoustical guitar
mm-hmm,
tend to get
yes.
very loud. So, that's a concern, given the late hours that, you're open.
Mm.
Well-
Yeah, I also spoke to the owners. If you, all of the more members, consider that, we should take them off of the method operation, we can. That's something that I spoke to the owners about that.
About what?
If all the board members consider we should remove the karaoke and live music, that's something we can do and just remove it out of the method operation.
The what music?
Karaoke.
Oh, the
Live
karaoke.
music and karaoke, yeah.
I'm not suggesting that. I don't want to limit the fun that people can have.
Right.
But I'm just saying that it's something that has been problematic in other places, so it's something to be very cognizant of.
Mhm.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah, well, I spoke to the owners. It's the first time they invest in the restaurant. They want to cooperate with this community board. And I warned them that this is a highly residential area. They had to be respectful. And that's why we reduced substantially the hours of operations just to comply with the board and to be more comfortable how we can operate with the hard liquor license as a brand new restaurant.
I mean, they did see the stipulation in the questionnaire as far as the outdoor music goes. All right, that closed by
Yeah.
11 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 12 at midnight, Friday and Saturday. No speakers or live music in the backyard.
Yes.
Only ambient lighting is to be used in the back. Self-closing mechanism is to be used on every door leading to the backyard. Umbrellas and/or soundproofing to be installed. 6-foot fence to be installed in the perimeter. You have a huge brick wall back there. See.
Yes.
New York
Yes.
City Fire Department codes, flame, no smoking regulations, etc.
Yeah.
Outlet spaces
Yeah.
must have heated food service. That's sidewalk, French doors. That's pretty much it. So, any other questions from any board members? Okay, so the way we do it is we look to deny your application unless you agree to the following stipulation, and this is my motion. That the premise will operate as a restaurant. There will be no sale or consumption of alcohol on the premises until the appropriate license is issued by the SLA. Applicant will not serve or allow BYOB until license is obtained. The owner or manager will be on site during all hours of operation. The hours of operation are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. Sunday, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. There will be no smoking permitted. There will be no outdoor music. The doors and windows remain closed with any amplified music. Background recorded and/or music sound levels will remain below the level permitted by New York City Noise Code. Once the SA license is obtained, the committee board may call upon the applicant to address any concerns. There will be at least 20% visibility view into the establishment at eye level. The applicant agrees that should it change its method of operation, will give notice and meet with the community board committee at least 45 days in advance of any such change. Any problems?
No.
Any questions from any discussion from the board members?
It's fine with me.
Okay. So I'll call the motion. All those in favor?
Dr. Maui, you in favor? Okay, we'll have to ask him later.
Yeah.
Okay, motion carries.
I think he's muted.
Yeah, the year's meeting.
I want to say they had their notice up like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Okay, good. That was good. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Welcome.
good luck.
You too. Los Cantados Mexican Restaurant, I think they wanted to be last. You had another board meeting
Yes.
to go to. So we'll do AM Sushi.
Yes, and sushi, you're next.
Yeah. Want to sit here? Oh,
Please,
oh,
okay.
okay, all right, stay there, it's all right. Your name is, I'm sorry,
Jennifer,
Jennifer Wu?
yeah.
I'm the Okay. manager. So this is AM Sushi located at 7812 Third Avenue. It's a wine, beer, and cider application, not a liquor, correct?
I'm not liquor,
Just wine, beer, and cider. This is currently Sapporo Restaurant. Is there a transfer of ownership or anything? No.
So it used to be Sapporo, now it's AM Sushi?
So the hours of operation are Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 11:30 a.m. to 10:30 p.m.
Yes.
And you're closed on Tuesday. Okay,
Sapporo is the DBA.
Okay.
you can see. And as far as music goes, you only have background music, am I correct? Only recorded background music. You can- and, the certificate of occupancy has to 55 seats. You're going to be using 14 tables. You did supply a C of O, you did supply a menu. Any questions from board members?
I don't have a question. I just want to make a comment.
Sure.
It's nice to see you, Jennifer. Hi. I think that this restaurant has added so much to our community. It's very calm, it's very quiet, with wonderful food. It's around the corner from me, and I go there often, so I am definitely partial. I'm speaking in support of them.
Well, so am I. I've gone there several times too. You know, mainly family oriented, correct? Yeah, no problem. Huh?
Sounds nice.
So, like we did before, you know, I looked at we look as a motion, we look to deny your application unless you agree to the following stipulation. Hold on a second. The premise will operate as a restaurant. There will be no sale or consumption of alcohol on the premise until the appropriate license issued by the SLA. Applicant will not serve or allow BYOB until license obtained. The owner or manager will be on site during all hours of operation. The hours of operation are Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 11:30 a.m., 10:30 p.m., closed on Tuesday. There will be no smoking permitted. There will be no outdoor music. The doors and windows remain closed with any amplified music. Background recorded indoor music sound levels remain below the level permitted by New York City Noise Code. Once the SLA license is obtained, the committee community board may call upon the applicant to address any concerns that may arise. There will be at least 20% visibility view into the establishment at eye level. The applicant agrees that should it change its method of operation, it will give notice and meet with the community board committee at least 45 days in advance of any such change. Any discussion on the motion? No discussion? You agree? All those in favor, please signify.
Unanimous.
Dr. Ramon?
MIA.
No, he's unmuted.
Dr.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Wanted to make sure you're here.
All right, unanimous.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right, we have a community board meeting on Monday
May
20th.
20th.
next week.
at
And it's gonna be at the Knights of
Let's-
Columbus,
let's look at it.
1305 86th Street, there's a change.
if you like to attend.
Like May 20th,
Yeah.
also Monday.
Okay,
Monday.
okay. You're welcome
Knights
to
of
come.
Columbus, yes.
You're welcome to come if you'd like to be there.
I'm gonna have to work.
Okay, if not, we will send you, after
Yeah.
the vote, we will send you the stipulation agreement to be signed.
Okay.
Okay,
very much.
Thank you so much. Have a
Good luck.
Thanks, Jenny.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda. Los Cantados Mexican Restaurant.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.
This is 8612 Fourth Avenue, and this is for a liquor license. Hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 10 to 10. Okay. Good. I think I have it. Okay, good. All right. The hours of operation on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. Music, 10 a.m. to 12. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you have music till 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. Is Frank on? Frank's on.
I am.
Hey, there you are. Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening.
And during the weekend, so you prove yourself that you are on the
Right, this
There's
one.
some background, if someone can mute if you're background noise. Thanks.
The biggest is the backyard.
Okay. You have a capacity of 74, maximum person you anticipate on the premises 48. 44 seats, 12 tables. One stand-up bar with 7 seats. Outside, you have 20 seats with 5 tables. It says on the application you'll be hosting some parties once or twice per year, possibly. Music will be background music.
Mhm.
Frank, do they intend to have any type of other music besides background music? You can unmute,
It's background music,
just background music, thank you.
correct. Is my client on?
I'm sorry?
Is my client on?
Now,
I think you're by yourself.
Eskiel?
Eskiel, okay, I'll promote him, he's here.
There he
Thanks.
is.
He's going to want to be involved with me making the decision for his business.
Okay, Eskiel, you should be able to unmute.
All right, any questions from any board members? You did supply a floor plan.
um,
A menu, and some photos. Concern is the yard.
right,
I'm here.
Yeah, hi. As far as the backyard, what you're gonna be basically using that, is that already set up in the yard?
Yeah,
Okay, so you have the tables already set in the yard?
yeah, there
Have
is.
you- I know, you're operating as a restaurant right now,
Yes,
correct?
yes.
Okay, and you're applying for a full liquor license? Not wine, beer, and cider, because it wasn't clear on the application.
This is full liquor.
Full liquor, okay, thank you. As far as the yard, all right, what have you done to mitigate any noise from many patrons? Is it's noisy in the back?
Uh, no,
No, we haven't had any complaints.
No.
No.
We did public notice, but I don't know if it's been used in the past in the back.
Yeah. Sandy?
What kind of parties do you plan to have when you do have parties?
like a small party, like a more like at the bank. They wanna do a party, like a buyout.
When you have parties, are you going to allow them to bring outside music for the parties?
No, it's the background.
I can't understand what he's saying.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? You've broken up.
No, we're not gonna go.
Guys, I don't know what you mean by outside music because we don't have a DJ. I mean, we're using
Are you going to allow the people that are throwing the parties to bring their music into the establishment?
we have a recorded music system. How
Okay.
could they bring their music in?
He indicated by saying no.
Okay.
He's waving no.
Okay.
Any other questions from any board members?
yeah, I just have concerns about Friday and Saturday night outdoors till midnight. I'm just concerned for the residential housing around there.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the plan for that? No, it's
How do you
a,
plan on keeping the noise level down in the back?
Not really. It's gonna be
Not
just
really.
for it.
All right. Do you have any plans on if people are very loud in the yard on what you're going to do? All right, because the major complaints we get in the community over here are of noise. And a lot of it does stem from people congregating in the backyards of some of the establishments in Bay Ridge. And we're trying to be good neighbors to the community as well as good neighbors to the establishments and restaurants that and work together. So if you have patrons in the back and they get unruly and loud, how do you plan on quelling it?
So we're
May
gonna
I, may I say something?
Go ahead, Frank.
There's going to be no music in the backyard. There's going to be no sound other than restaurant sound. It's only going to be seated dining. People aren't going to be standing up and hanging out or anything like that. And the answer is going to be the same answer as it was for the inside. If people were disorderly in the inside, they'll be asked to leave. We can't be a problem to our neighbors. I actually agree that potentially the outdoor hours should close at midnight. The backyard should probably close at midnight, Akil. I think we have to be concerned with the neighbors.
Well, on your application, you do have the outside closing at midnight.
Oh, I heard the lady say one.
No,
No, your hours of operation are Friday, Saturday till 1 o'clock.
Right, the outside is 11 to 12. You're right.
Music though till 1 o'clock. That's the issue I have.
Right.
All right. You're gonna have music till 1 o'clock on Friday and Saturday. Can you
Indoor
probably not have that?
indoor music you're concerned about?
Indoor music, yeah, till 12 o'clock, till 1 o'clock.
Well, I think that's kind of essential to our business.
1 o'clock.
Nothing
in the
worse,
morning.
nothing worse than a restaurant that's dead quiet. There's no anything in the background or anything. Give me Sinatra, or Dean Martin, or somebody.
Oh, as long as everything is, no, the windows, doors. shut
Windows
down
and doors are
there's
shut
no-
and everything else,
and there's
yeah.
no,
Absolutely.
The tenants above.
And the outdoor space, you're only gonna be using it till midnight, so it should be shutting down at midnight. In other words, the last patron being served should be like 11:30 and then
Correct.
midnight brought in, okay?
Okay.
All right, so like we look to deny your application unless you agree to follow the stipulations.
Many other clients that have
Is
the
that
situation.
correct? Yeah, can you mute yourself, whoever's got the background?
Okay, there. I mean, I think the key.
There you go. Got it. So the premise will operate as a restaurant. There will be no sale, consumption of alcohol on the premise until the appropriate license is issued by the SLA. Applicant will not serve or allow BYOB until license is obtained. The owner and manager will be on site during all hours of operation. The hours of operation are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. Friday, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. Sunday, 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. There will be no smoking permitted. There will be no outdoor music. The doors and windows shall remain closed with any amplified music. Background recorded indoor music sound levels remain below the level permitted by New York City Noise Code. Once the SLA license is obtained, the community board may call upon the applicant to address any concerns that may arise. There will be at least 20% visibility view into the establishment at eye level. The applicant agrees that should it change its method of operation, it will give notice and meet with the community board committee at least 45 days in advance of any such change. Any discussion on the motion from board members? Anybody want to add anything?
I think it's all there.
Okay. All those in favor?
Dr. O'Malley.
It's good. Do you agree that stipulation I just read, Frank?
Yes, Ezekiel, you okay with that? You're muted. You're muted.
Give me a thumbs
You're
up.
muted.
Yes, agree.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys.
You just gotta get Dr. O'Malley later on.
Yeah.
Thank you, folks.
All
All
right.
right.
Good night.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Have a good night.
oh, you have to tell them about the board meeting.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. There'll be a board meeting on
Monday, the 20th.
Monday, May
They
20th
have it on their letter, they
at the Knights of
love
Columbus,
this,
13th Avenue and 86th Street.
if you'd like to come.
All right, in case any other board member, because we're going to be voting. So any other board members may have any questions, you could be there to answer that. Okay, thank you.
Good night.
Have a good night.
All right, you too.
All right, on to new and old business. Some, I guess, new business. The mayor has set up with the mayor has instituted Operation Padlock to Protect. Multi-agency operation is starting to fiber strategic planning. Is to padlock and close down the illegal cannabis shops that have been operating within the city. So if anybody sees illegal cannabis shops, they can go on to 311 and report it. It's a joint operation between the Sheriff's Department, NYPD, and Consumer. There's like this.
I see that the sheriff's shut down Gelato on 86th and 3rd Avenue.
Yeah, that's already been shut down, but there are several still around.
There are 20 locations in North.
Is the one on 3rd Avenue still closed? 3rd Avenue and 74th?
That's.
Big Sur, I think it was called.
Yeah.
3rd Avenue, something that's closed. That's been
Closed.
closed, yeah. That's been closed for a while.
There's still one across from, there's one next to the Super Fresh, and then there's one on 68th.
Yeah,
We just updated the list in the office, so we have 20 that we have active, still have active.
Some of these businesses are just really, really gutsy when it comes to their, even the deli that opened up over here on 81st Street
so now they're gonna start,
has the picture of a cannabis leaf
Yeah,
on
no,
their.
they've been in.
they're going to
issues
start
lately
going after
too.
the landlords.
I saw the sheriffs go in there, but I think it was either cannabis or gambling machines that they found there also.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Chris.
No, they're gonna start to also leveling fines against the landlords who rent to illegal cannabis shops, right? I believe the fines is like 5 times the rent.
Really?
Yeah, that high. That's what I believe it is. I could be wrong. All right. There was a call on Friday that I signed on, but I signed on late. The executive director, Chris Alexander, I believe, is leaving in September. Basically the rollout has been haphazard. They wish there were more cannabis rollout as far as legal cannabis shops coming out on board. They did a couple of resolutions, but nothing really that involves us.
Did the one on 86th Street open
No.
up yet? They didn't open up yet.
No, they so far, I believe throughout the state, they've issued 153 licenses, 150 licenses throughout the state. The rollout has been going slow, which is causing also problems as far as some people were able to speak up at this webinar, and the majority, of people who have applied for licenses and are paying rent for the last 6, 7, 8 months.
Wow.
And are still waiting for license. They're up to like number 800 on their queue, and there were over thousands of applicants out there. So that's really all of that. Also lately, there's been a couple of random slappings going around in the neighborhood. CB10 in Kips Bay was punched in the back of the head. We had an incident on
I think it was a
Fourth
his eye.
4th Avenue, yeah.
His eye was
4th Avenue and 96th Street, 72-year-old woman got smacked or punched in the back. And these are all random. So everybody, if anybody is listening, should be on their toes, should be aware of their surroundings as they're walking.
Does this have anything to do with that? Back in the day, they used to call it the knockout game. Is this
know.
what they're
Yeah,
doing?
kind of
Is
like-
the
I
others
don't
still
know.
doing that?
I don't know where.
I don't know, the one on 72nd Street, they have a Crime Stopper, so if anybody saw anything, they should contact Crime Stoppers. I mean, on the one on 96th Street. Other than that, they're random acts.
Yeah.
We had a lieutenant here, the special operations lieutenant here last time, and he basically said that if people see a homeless person, it's just homeless, he said you can call 311, they have a homeless outreach. But if you see a deranged person who's acting emotionally disturbed, he said you should call 911 and have someone come and evaluate. So anything with new and old business? Anything else?
Okay.
Go ahead.
You know, I had something.
No, by all means, I encourage it.
Walking by Alside Park the other day, we got motorcycles there again,
Yeah.
in the basketball courts. Full on motorcycle, went right in the main entrance, went to the basketball court. I called 911.
Are they gas powered or electric?
They're gas powered.
Gas
Yeah, these are not, they're not,
Dirt
even-
bikes.
they're real motorcycles. Like, they're like, yeah, they're big. Yeah, I mean, some of them are more like the Italian scooter kind, but like most of them are.
Vespas?
Not, I mean, but not that fancy, but like, yeah, they're a little smaller than a full on, but some of them are like full on, yeah, and it's a problem. So I don't know, it's continuing to be an issue.
We'll reach out to the,
Thank you.
again, no, but that is a concern, I mean, that's
Yeah.
safety.
Especially in the playground.
Yeah, and I mean, with Russell Peterson Park closed now,
Yeah.
people are moving more to Alside,
Okay.
and I mean, the fact is, if it happens a few times, you're there with your kids, you don't wanna go back, because you're like, is it gonna happen again?
Right.
And and I think there is like a decrease in people feeling comfortable going into the park, so you wanna make sure that everyone feels. comfortable.
Absolutely.
And a lot of these scooters don't have license plates or anything.
No.
so-
No.
Well, they're cracking down on that also.
Yeah.
They're Another meeting I attended was the, what was it? Community and Clergy,
Clergy, yeah.
given at Park Asian last week. That was the last minute thing
Yes.
that I went. That was given by the Deputy Commissioner of Community Affairs, Commissioner Mark Stewart. And a lot of concerns. He basically said they have impounded close to 150,000 of these e-bike, motorcycles, etc. They do not return them to the owners, they destroy them. They have also closed down, he told me about 7 shops that sell the bikes, these motorcycles or these e-bikes, unregistered. So they get closed down. So he said they are proactive in cracking down on that. That's all we got today.
Okay.
But we will.
I keep raising because it's.
No,
been
no,
a couple-
please.
every
I know.
last year, it's been many.
No, you need eyes out there.
And we've had complaints, just today on the bike path. You know, in the pedestrian area, the motorized.
I know, I almost got knocked over a couple of times. It's the e-bikes, so they go, I'm doing 15, 17 miles an hour. They're doing 25 to 30.
Right.
And they zoom bike and I'm pedaling and they're just,
Okay,
no wonder my hip is bad.
well,
All right, any other questions out there? Any other comments?
the
None being
motion
said?
to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Seconded.